Geeks in Malaysia.
Geeks in Malaysia. I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Doran.
And I'm Carol and Baha.
And this is the last episode before the year ends. It's not the year-end episode yet because I miscalculated the timing. So that will come in 2 weeks' time. But don't worry, that one is coming.
Okay. Yes.
So today we're going to get into a little bit of geek news because I think there's a lot of things that the geek community are like, I wonder what their views are on this.
You have stuff that you wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just had stuff you wanted to talk about.
Yes. That is true.
Concerns.
I think we'll leave the biggest one to the last because that's a huge piece of mess that's happening in the DC side.
Oh,
well, I mean, mess,
Yeah.
but also, you know, some people are getting what they want now, like really what they want. So, like, you know, like after having years to try and make it happen, it's not happening.
Yes.
There you go.
But let me start by a little bit of Nick Cage news because we all need some Nick Cage news in our life.
Every
Is it
little
the
bit Nick
Dracula one, or-
Cage.
No, he has now revealed what kind of movie he dreams of making
Oh,
soon.
God.
A musical.
Of course. Because Nick Cage can sing.
This is what he said.
What kind of musical does he want to do?
Wait, hold up. I haven't done a musical yet. I'd like to try that. I'm not much of a singer. I did sing okay in Wild at Heart, I thought. But I've blown my voice out singing Purple Rain incorrectly in karaoke bars. I think I make a good Pontius Pilate in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh boy, I can see it. I can see it. Oh man, I remember when I was totally unrelated. In school in England, in the old little British public school.
Which is private.
Yes. The senior drama students put on Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
They always do.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
a
felt so
staple.
bad because we watched the dress. Not dress. I mean, like the preview.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if Joseph either broke his voice or
Oh no.
lost his voice. He committed. He committed.
At
Which
least
is,
they commit now.
dude, good for you. But I don't know. I would have just like maybe just for tonight go another octave so it doesn't sound like it's cracking the whole time. But yeah, my friend played. Was one of the few juniors allowed. Played Pontius Pilate. He was good. He was good. Shout out to Alex Mensa if you're still around.
So Nick Cage wants to do that. And on top of that, development is still underway for National Treasure 3 with Nick Cage.
Of course.
And from early reviews, the series is...
Yes, I actually watched the first two
watched the
episodes of the
series?
series.
Oh, and?
First 3 episodes of the series, and less CW, more puzzle solving, guys. Okay, guys. Like as I was explaining it to my friend, and he was like, "Oh, so the guy is holding an idiot ball. Like they have like idiot balls everywhere.
So there's so how's the North American history of this?
There is no North American history." So they're trying to concentrate on Mesoamerican, which is basically in the South Americans, you know, Inca, Mayan, whatever, and like lump it in together.
Okay.
Isn't this
You know.
technically international treasure now?
Yeah. So you know, so I mean, like, I'm like, I have nothing against. I mean, all I ask is that my puzzle solvers be competent, and there is one Mary Sue puzzle solver who is the lead, who is a dreamer. Yay for issues and diversity. The pseudo love interest is yay, Australian born Malaysian.
Hey!
That people have like that Malaysian media hasn't jumped on. I mean, I guess maybe because he's not born here now. Okay, if he was born in Klang or Petaling Jaya, like we'll be on that like that lah. Okay, but apparently,
Hey, come on lah. We fucking Malaysian media like tumpang glamour on James Wan like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
At least James was born here, right?
Yeah, born.
But not raised.
Yeah.
Neither is this guy. He's born and raised Australian. But you know what I mean? Like what? Like yeah. So pudding.
Is this like how we claim Guy Sebastian as well?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he
Why?
was
Yeah,
born,
yeah,
in,
yeah,
he
it's
was
born
born
in
in Malaysia, but raised in...
Born in Klang.
Yeah.
See, if he was raised in Klang, then I'd be like, then we can claim him.
But no, he was just born.
But damn it. You know, so yeah. I mean, like, so it's just a bunch of young millennials and influencer types like trying to At least it's I want to go. At least it's Catherine Zeta-Jones. The writing is not
How about
really.
how about homie from the movies, tech guy? Isn't he in there?
Nope.
He was in all the promos. Like it's great to
I
be
have
back
not.
in the
I have not.
National
seen-
Treasure world.
We had like
Maybe later on.
we had like 3
Oh,
scenes.
you know he's gonna be the guy who's like, I've got the clue.
Yeah. We have we had 3 scenes with Harvey Keitel. Then then he was not there anymore.
Oh,
Spoilers.
is Harvey Keitel like the John Voight type character?
No.
Oh,
No.
Is he
I mean,
that guy?
no. Harvey Keitel was in the movie. He was in the series.
he?
He was the FBI guy. He was the FBI guy that used to go after them.
in the first one,
I don't remember.
in both.
The one Declaration of Independence. The one with Declaration of Independence.
I don't remember. Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
need to watch it
Harvey
again.
Keitel was there. So, he was the one that caught them and shit like that. So, like, yeah, I mean, there's Catherine Zeta-Jones is the antagonist. Like, cool, great. She's doing the best of what she's given. I mean, she's amazing in Wednesday.
Ah, yes.
Wednesday, though.
And she's Welsh,
She's
And
Welsh.
she's Welsh.
but she has been claimed by South America
Yes.
as one of their own.
Yes.
But yeah, so okay, we talked about Renfield as well. Renfield has
Okay,
now
but
also
like,
got.
let me just wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like, if you, so for me, like, macam, like, where I get my like national, like, my puzzle solving treasure hunting kicks is a TV series called Blood and Treasure. It is bombastic as motherfucker.
What's that on?
Huh?
What's that on?
That is on. I cannot remember right now. You can go Google it. I mean, like, their treasure is bombastic. First season was
Really
them.
fantastic.
Very
Pass me one there,
fantastic.
butter upon me, go.
Yes.
I need
I
to
mean,
squeeze in one more.
First,
isn't it?
first season was them going against the Nazis
Sugar.
looking for the tomb of Anthony and Cleopatra and shit, like
Paramount
global play.
Plus.
Paramount Plus, but season 2 was them like fighting against a horde of the modern day horde of Genghis Khan, looking for the spirit of Genghis Khan. So they were shot in Asia. That little boy is Singaporean AF because you can hear it from his accent.
All of this makes me go, I miss librarians.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Librarians.
No, but at least in Blood and Treasure, everyone was competent.
But National
Problem with
Treasure.
National Treasure is that they have one Mary Sue who
Is that the main
miraculously, yes,
Yeah, that's it.
miraculously figures it out. Like, and then you actually have lines going like, I don't know how you see things other people don't. It's amazing.
I really hope that we find out in the end that she's Nicolas Cage's illegitimate daughter.
But she's a dreamer. No, as in like an actual dreamer. Like as in like she was not born in America. She wants to be an FBI. She wants to be an FBI agent in the crypto analytic. But she
Nick
can't
Cage-
because she's not a citizen and stuff like that.
Nick Cage could have gone overseas.
Yeah.
You don't know who he slept with? Because he's
Nicolas
Nick Cage. Woo! Sorry.
Yeah, so if you want your treasure hunting kicks, I would suggest go to Blood and Treasure because at least everyone is capable.
As Amelia says, it's bombastic.
It's bombastic,
fantastic.
very fantastic. Like, I mean, come on, the Nazis.
I mean, that's just the indie. What do you call it?
It's like the like first season they went full on like we have to race against the Nazis, and I'm like, okay then, okay then.
It's always the Nazis. That's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Nick Cage. Renfield is now rated R. So we're going to get...
It wasn't rated R before.
No, apparently the original is PG-13.
Has there been?
Yeah. It
Actually, I
only...
was just about to say, has there been a Dracula that's PG-13? I was like, oh yeah, Dracula 2000.
What?
Was Dracula... No, Dracula Dead and Loving It was...
No, it's, the joke is probably too naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Dracula 2000 was PG-13.
How could?
With Jared Butler as Dracula.
Oh God.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
And Johnny Lee Miller
Yeah.
as the guy trying to take him down, with the great granddaughter of Van Helsing.
Why do I vaguely remember this?
You must have seen it. Like, this
Yeah.
is everywhere.
It's a bunch of people trying to steal something from some guy's vault because they think he's got money, but it turns out he's got a tomb. And of course, they accidentally open it. And oh my God, this was from the old pirated DVD days. So I had the offline cut.
Oh,
No.
I love it. I love it.
I miss this. I
Like,
know
we used
piracy
to get
is
all the
bad. Oh.
non-CG cuts and shit like that because they just wanted
Wolverine.
to.
Was it
The Wolverine
Origins?
one is the...
Yeah.
That's the infamous one with the fucking drawing of the
Oh.
map.
But this one, like, it's so funny to see Jared Butler there on the plane. The girl's like, and then it cuts to a green screen and a close up of his hand going. Just shaking.
The shaking.
I know they
in
wanted
front
to
of it.
comp something, but it's not
What is it? I don't know.
and they didn't have a score yet, so it's just the Matrix soundtrack. He fights the Omar Epps vampire with down, 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 down,
Oh
down,
my
down,
God,
down,
yes.
down, 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 down.
Judo reactor? Jesus.
Because that was a time when they would slot in the numbers 2000 to make it seem
Oh,
like
yeah.
2000 AD, what, Vampire 2000. If it was any remake, it was something 2000.
But because back then as well, there was that delay between America and England for releases.
Oh my god.
So
the
when it
delay
came
was,
out-
the delay was atrocious.
Yeah, so when it came out, it was no longer 2000. So they had to rename it like Dracula Beyond or
Oh shit.
I don't know what. But yeah, it was no longer 2000s. So it's like title doesn't work.
Yep. So yes, Renfield will be rated R, and if you need your Nicolas Cage fix, the what the fuck was the name of that film? The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is now at Amazon Prime,
Ah.
which is brilliant. I watched it again.
Speaking of new shows I watched since you were talking about National Treasure.
Yes.
Edge of.
Me and Eva
History.
started a sitcom 2 days ago. Digging it.
What?
It's on Hulu and Disney Plus Hotstar.
Okay.
Reboot.
Oh, dude, I finished Reboot. I love
Reboot's
it.
Fun.
I love Reboot.
Nothing to do with the cartoon.
A certain point
Or
in
the
the
reboot
first
of the
episode, me and you were like, "This is too real. Should we turn this off?" I'm like, "No, I think it's a sitcom. It's gonna go back up just at the end. They're not gonna end on a down note because yes,
Were you afraid it'd be like Atlanta?
it's so industry
Yeah.
that certain moments you're like, fuck, yeah, I know this shit."
So basically, it's Atlanta for us.
So
for the industry.
Yes, for industry. Like for example, there's this girl who obviously doesn't get comedy, right? Or writing comedy or knowing comedy. She's from the programming world. She was an analyst and algorithm analyst, whatever. So was brought on to figure out the streaming system for Hulu. And like, oh, so what do you do? Oh yeah, I'm vice president of comedy. Like,
You've only seen the first episode, right?
first two. So yeah, Johnny Knoxville has done the naughty.
It's going to get worse if you've ever had to deal with studios
Ooh.
or network executives.
it's a
going
great
to
cast.
get yeah, it is. Keegan Michael Key, Johnny Knoxville. Oh my god, what is her name?
I forgot her real name, but chick from Spring Break. Woo, Spring Break! Arrested Development.
And if
Yeah.
No, not Anna Faris.
No.
Fuck, I forgot her name. Yeah, the
Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser is
And,
is the original showrunner of the sitcom they're rebooting, and his
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah, the girl from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is his daughter who's trying to reboot the show.
It's fantastic.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's very real, but it's funny.
No.
Like
No.
the new person they cast because market research says they love influencers.
Yeah. So they hired an influencer.
God.
Yeah.
So she was the star of like Fuck Cabin reality show or some shit like that.
Yep.
Who couldn't act for shit. Like really, she would
Hey,
read
to
her stage
actually-
directions, exit left, walk away.
It is so meta. It's so
Ami
meta.
wants to go, to be able to act like you cannot act,
It's a skill.
It's a
Yeah,
skill,
it's a
okay?
skill. It's a damn-
It's a skill.
Like so, the other female co-star tries to sabo her. So, because Keegan, who's from Yale School of Drama, so he's a bit pompous, obviously. So he tries.
Pudding.
He teaches her how to internalize, and then the co-star fucking sabotages it and makes her do everything with her hands. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, this hand gestures.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
literally hand gestures.
I guess
And oh, woe is me.
we'll just have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
It hits on so many levels, especially for people in the industry.
I cannot. I cannot.
You
I
wait
cannot.
for the ADR session with Knoxville.
I cannot. I will die.
And Johnny Knoxville, I feel like this is one of his best performances.
Yes, actually, yes. I feel like he's the most relatable one.
It fits in his wheelhouse really well.
Yeah. And you feel sorry for the guy.
And the fact that the damage from Jackass kind of suits the character.
yeah. Oh, there will be
A Jackass moment.
That
Of
will-
course, you got Johnny Knoxville there. And it's like, so you want to get run over by a car?
No, I think maybe people don't give Johnny Knoxville enough credit as
no,
an
they don't.
actor
Yeah.
because of the stuff that he does with Jackass.
No, it's not so much what he did with Jackass, but the film that kind of tanked his career was a film called The Ringer. I don't know if you remember this.
I remember that.
It's
I watched
John-
it. It was actually very feel good, but the
It
premise.
was, but it's
and it was based on a
basically
true story.
Yeah, but it's basically Johnny Knoxville pretends to be a Down syndrome survivor
Oh god.
to enter this
The
sports
Special Olympics,
Special Olympics.
which is based on a true story. A dude actually did that, and it took them forever before they were like, "You don't have Down syndrome."
Like, it is a very heartwarming film. It is a heartwarming
Yeah.
film, but at the same time, it's like,
Because he eventually learns, like, look, just because these people have disabilities doesn't mean they're fucked up and blah, blah, blah. So it's heartwarming, but it's also from the point of view of someone who obviously doesn't have any knowledge of being, you know.
and I'm not gonna do it, but it's the most stereotypical down, yeah.
It is what people would do impressions of in the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Back when it was an insult. Remember those days? There's certain things where I'm like, cancel culture got that one right, because, yeah.
Yeah.
We were. There's a bunch of stuff I'll defend from my day, but that one is not one of them. That was. That wasn't cool.
Yeah, so after that, yeah, Hollywood went.
But hey, I like Dukes of Hazzard.
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
just have it was alright.
Yeah,
But
I just didn't like Jessica Simpson. I thought she was terribly miscast.
because they just needed a booty.
She don't got much booty. The fuck? And you want
I can't defend it. I can't because that.
She famous.
she's Caillou as fuck.
Oh
She
god.
actually doesn't look. She was so Caillou.
No, who's the other Hazard?
What do you mean?
Like there was Knoxville and
Shawn Michael Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawn Michael Scott's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
those two together work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
But
Jessica
yeah,
Simpson.
this Daisy Dukes. Nah. Nah.
But speaking of 2000s movies, Constantine 2 has an update.
Oh really?
They are pushing for an R rating this time.
Of course.
So like,
I
come
mean,
on,
after John Wick, of course.
come on, let the fucker smoke. That's all I want. Let the fucker smoke.
They let him smoke in the last one. He just chewed gum at the end.
Yeah, so bring it back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
We-
For Constantine in general, like,
We all deserve more Keanu.
now
Keanu
that
and
there's no
Constantine.
vertigo and Constantine's in the DC, and like, he's a bit. Because that's the thing. Now
Tame?
because now he's literally, I have power!
Come. Ah!
Whereas before, his power would be like going up to some demon. Hey, you talked about your mom. You know, he get other people to do shit for him. He was a con man in the world of magic.
yeah, like the
Who
Constantine.
knew a few tricks.
The Joanna Constantine in The Sandman is pretty much because
Much
she just
closer,
goes there,
yeah.
does spells, and
Yeah.
like
He's
Exorcist.
He's not a brilliant magus or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know?
Yeah, but because he's now in the he's like
Yeah,
fully immersed in the
so
DC
now-
universe. Like they're really camping down on the whole the
Like, for a
superhero as
while,
gods.
I kind of like the crossover because, you know, like, Batman kicked him out of the Batmobile for smoking. He's like, all right, Squire, click. Eject.
Jack.
But every time I talk about Constantine news, I always feel bad for Matt Ryan because I'm like,
I mean,
But he's had his run, though. Like, he managed to redeem in Legends. He got to play the character he was supposed to play
Yeah.
in Legends.
and I mean, he does all the voices for Constantine on
I
all the
still wish
cartoons.
he
And
just
the
had
last few episodes of his Constantine series was actually on point.
yeah because they gave up.
Yeah.
They knew they were cancelled.
Yeah, but
Yes.
God.
Because remember how the beginning of that series, how, like, he's always about to smoke a cigarette.
And then
there's something.
yeah.
You know, or off camera you see smoke, and then as he comes in, he flicks it out. It's like he's not smoking on camera.
Yeah.
because it's a network. I still don't get why a network. Wow.
Thunder.
Monsoon season, guys.
Why a network thought that was a property for primetime. It's obviously R-rated.
Superhero. It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, this is a superhero. Here, throw him in.
No, they
Not
pop-
a superhero.
No, they're probably like, oh, no. It's a common property and it's cheap.
Ah.
It's definitely cheaper. It's definitely cheaper than all the tentpole characters. They probably didn't even know who he was. They probably didn't even care. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
he has a bit of magic. Oh, Supernatural's doing really well.
And also, they'll probably think. Hey, don't shit on Supernatural. Supernatural's great.
I'm not shitting on Supernatural.
But they also maybe thought, oh, this is another Arrowverse show because, oh, DC, oh, Arrow, oh, okay.
But he's
So by
not
that
an
logic-
Arrow character.
No.
He is not a kosher character.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they introduced him into the CW world, and it worked for Arrow in that season because that was the magic season. I can't remember how he joined the Legends now.
Just
Does
turned
it?
up.
It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't really matter when it comes to legends.
it
He just,
doesn't
you
matter.
know what I
It's
mean? He just
just
turns
there.
up.
But yeah, coming to Japanese side for once.
Oi.
We really get into Japanese news.
Nandeyo?
But this is
Nihongo?
something that affected
Nihon-
everyone worldwide. Ash and Pikachu are finally world
yeah, yeah, yeah,
champions and have now retired.
After
Wait,
25 years.
The show's done?
No.
no,
Pokemon will live on, but Ash
Ash
and
and-
Pikachu have bid their final farewell
Yeah.
after
No, but
25
in what,
years.
The show, in the game?
in the series, yeah, in the universe.
In the whole universe, so we won't see Ash. I mean, we might see Ash as a guest, but he is no longer the main protagonist anymore.
Of Pokemon. Yeah, so we've been following their adventures for 25 years, guys.
Yeah, it was in Times Square billboards and everything.
Hey, at least he had a happy ending. At least it wasn't the fucking Doraemon ending.
Ooh,
I'm like, that's how you ended the show. You guys are dark.
They're Japanese. But then again, this was at least they gave Ash
gave them
Ketchum and Pikachu a happy ending.
Yeah, which I think a lot of
I say
Pokemon fans.
Team Rocket should be the new protagonists.
There are rumors he has a daughter that's going to be.
Who did he fuck?
I don't know.
Like how? Like they're gonna propel the show like 25,
Wait,
20,
but
20
Wasn't he?
I get-
Isn't he a child?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just a report, so it's like
He's not drawn like an adult.
maybe they'll set
Propel-
Pokemon like
They'll
20,
push it.
30 years
they'll
into
push
the
it
future,
as they do.
and it's a new generation, still
But
related
there
to
are
Ash
other,
Ketchum.
there are
In
other
the future,
characters
the
in the
Pokemons
Pokemon
have
universe which
mutated
they can
into
follow.
monstrous creatures.
Don't know because I mean, undoubtedly, Ash is
I don't
going to leave
follow,
a
so I don't know.
huge void for a lot of Pokemon
Really?
fans. Because I mean, like,
There's so many though. I say this but I don't know. She don't follow, so I don't know. Again, I say reiterate multiple
There's
times.
always Digimon.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Check out a YouTube video to see what the guys are doing.
Hey, they could get Ken Watanabe back from Detective Pikachu. I wanted Detective Pikachu too. It was so silly. I love it. I'm sorry.
Nah. I'm
Ryan
good.
Reynolds is Pikachu? No?
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I saw that. So Ryan Reynolds got the American Cinematheque
Okay,
Oh, okay.
cinematic.
and Will Ferrell
Everybody.
and Jeff Bridges roasted him.
Everybody.
Of course.
Everybody.
Oh, if y'all haven't checked out Spirited, go check that out on Apple Plus. It's actually a lot of fun. Very meta, very Ryan Reynolds, and it's a Christmas Carol in a way you would never ever expect a Christmas Carol. Yeah.
Jeff Bridges one, he's just talking about RIPD.
Oh, jeez.
God, why?
And then how, like,
Why?
you know, some people didn't like it. I blame the studio. And well, that's beyond that. It's, it's like, look, so, you know who else hasn't won? And it sounded like the dude, because he is the dude.
Yeah.
You know who else hasn't won the American Cinematheque? Orson Welles. So technically, RIPD is better than Citizen Kane.
Oh, oh yes. What? Hey, RIPD 2 got a sequel.
Oh, he brought that up.
Yeah.
He was like, Citizen Kane didn't have a direct-to-DVD sequel. Can you imagine a direct-to-DVD sequel of Citizen Kane?
Fucking
Oh my
50 years
God.
later.
The Return of Rosebud. Now in color.
Can you imagine they still did it black and white in 4x3?
What does Xanadu?
Coming into a bit of Marvel news.
Who?
Hypno Hustler is going to get a film developed by Donald Glover.
Hypno Hustler?
What?
Yeah, it's a Sony's on their Spider-Man villain spree.
I need to stop this shit, seriously.
Sony.
No, you know what's
Killing
fucked up with
us,
Sony?
man.
Okay. So, the animation department knows
point.
how to write
Yeah.
On
Spider-Man.
fucking
Yeah.
point.
Their video game department at PlayStation knows how to... I finished the story already for Spider-Man.
Fuck off! Isn't
now-
that like
how many
50,
days?
60
How many
hours?
days?
A few days. A week. Less than a week. Just a couple hours a night. I'm sure if it was like... If I had nothing to do, I could finish it in 2 days.
Okay.
Easily. But... Yeah, like, even now in the game, the story... Dude, the story is like...
Oh yeah, a lot of people raved about the
It's
story.
got a good fucking story.
Yeah, and quite emotional, right?
And, they know how to treat the characters. I'm like, bro, Sony Pictures? What wrong with you?
Villain! You all like villain? Nah.
No, don't
Although-
care. I don't care about Morbius
like
when
to
it's Jared
know-
Leto.
Maybe, I don't know if you know. How's your Mandarin?
Not that great, no.
What?
No, because I'm curious if the Mandarin in the Spider-Man game was on point.
Hi.
So yeah, next time I'm playing it, you just listen to the bad guys and tell me if like pronunciation's any good.
If it doesn't sound like Moon Knight Mandarin, I think.
Yeah. Oh my
Shisha.
god! Like, I did not even know he was speaking fucking Mandarin until like, oh, you speak Mandarin? I'm like,
No one
that
did.
was supposed to be Mandarin, you assholes. I mean, I love you, Ethan Hawke. I love you to death. I mean, you know, like since I was a teenager, but no.
That was
No.
not Mandarin.
Who was the dialect coach on that
which
show?
version of
They should be
young-
fired.
Which version of young Ethan Hawke rocked your boat? Was it Reality Bites?
No.
Oh.
I don't even think I watched Reality Bites.
Oh.
Great Expectations?
Oh! I'm like,
That's
that's a choice?
What else was he in? I can't remember.
chasing after fucking Gwyneth.
Before Sunset?
Oh, Before Sunset, definitely.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I hate Great Expectations not because not because of the quality of the film.
But because of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Just the storyline, man. Like fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
She's not for you.
That is true. Hamlet? He was in a Hamlet, right?
Yeah, he was.
Oh
in the
my
90s
God.
Hamlet.
that digital 2000 with Bill
To Be or Not
Murray.
to Be was a VO in a blockbuster.
Yes! I watched that and I was like, what is this?
Hey man, he was a young actor. I want to try some shit.
But I loved Bill Murray in it though.
Who did Bill Murray play?
What's his name? Something.
Pokemon.
Polonius.
Poker
Polonius.
face.
Fuck you. Polonius.
Bill
Polonius.
Murray as Polonius is actually quite genius.
Yes.
Is
So I.
actually
Who
quite
else was in
genius.
that? Sorry, who else? Because I
Was
so
it
long
Winona?
ago.
Who was the girl? Was it Winona? Am I just
Ophelia.
assuming it's Winona?
Because it's that era. Hamlet.
It wouldn't be bad casting if Winona.
Yeah.
Ryder- Come
No,
on.
it would
Ophelia,
not.
Winona Ryder.
Gattaca? I liked him, Gattaca.
Oh, Gattaca's dope.
I mean, come on. Pop-
Gattaca.
Julia Stiles was Ophelia.
Oh.
And-
Yeah.
and
Wait,
Carl
wasn't
was-
she in Othello as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, she was in a Shakespeare run. She's a theatre bred, isn't she?
Carl McLaughlin as Claudius.
Nice.
Liev Schreiber as Laertes. I've
Okay.
forgotten these actors.
These are good actors.
Steve Zahn as Rosencrantz.
Ooh.
Casey Affleck as
Steve Zahn?
Fortinbras.
Oh no, I was on Guildenstern. Guildenstern.
Who's Guildenstern?
Yeah, who was Steve Zahn acting opposite?
It was the Hamlet.
Oh, you said Culkin.
Fortinbras.
Was Kieran.
Kieran Culkin and Steve Zahn? Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You said it just now.
No, I didn't say. I never said Kieran Culkin.
Really?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm
Okay,
like. How
sorry.
did you find
Whoops. Maybe not.
out? Kieran Culkin would be a kid.
Oh, that's true. That is also true. That is very, very true.
Dushin Thurman.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
Jeffrey Wright as first Gravedigger.
Oh wow, Jeffrey Wright didn't even get a
Nope.
name role.
No. I mean, that's the name. Oh, as in,
But
like,
it's
okay.
not like a
Name.
huge role.
No, but like it's
At least
quite
Bob.
important.
He's in one scene. What you doing? Digging graves. Can I hold that skull?
No.
Sure.
Sam Shepard as the ghost of Hamlet's father. That's quite
It's a good cast. No, whenever you do a Shakespeare adaptation in Hollywood, someone's gonna come running.
especially with Kenneth Branagh. When's
Well,
Kenneth
not
Branagh
really.
gonna do
No,
another
I
one?
That
would
wasn't
not.
a Kenneth Branagh.
No, that wasn't one. But
I would.
Because his Hamlet was the full text 4 hour.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
not like if it's. Oh,
Shut up,
someone's doing.
70 milli.
Yes.
So I was like, someone's doing a Shakespeare movie. Oh, who's directing? So Kenneth Branagh, walk the other way.
let us not forget Mel Gibson. Oh, was that Mel Gibson was
Yeah,
Hamlet,
Mel
right?
Gibson did no.
Or was that?
Whoa!
Yeah, that was Hamlet, right?
Yeah, he did emo Hamlet.
Yeah,
No, crazy Hamlet. Yeah, he just played Hamlet like
Mel Gibson.
he externalized the crazy quite a bit.
And who
Because it was
his-
basically Martin Riggs as Hamlet.
and who was Ophelia? Glenn Close as Gertrude.
Oh.
Helena Bonham Carter as Ophelia.
Well, they were doing theirs more period, so it makes sense. She fits period.
Yeah, with Mel Gibson. I don't see chemistry there.
I was Helena Bonham Carter also was in 12th Night, the other 12th
Yeah.
Night.
Oh yeah.
The good. I mean, I like that 12th Night.
Also, randomly, has Mel Gibson ever done a Hollywood film with an Australian accent? I know he's done Australian films with an Australian accent.
I don't know. He's done 9 films this year that I did not know about.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Until John Oliver
Yeah. he was-
revealed it, I was like,
I mean, there was that one where he's a radio host.
oh, I have that one. I want to watch that one.
That one looks interesting.
Yeah.
The plot looks interesting. And yeah, there's a bunch where he's like some random old cop. Or
Yeah.
some detective or something.
It's just
fucking-
paying off those, lawsuits. But yes, coming back to Marvel, yeah, Donald Glover will be producing this film. So maybe Hypno Hustler under Donald Glover's hands might work. if Sony doesn't have too much to say about it and lets Donald do what he does.
Yes. In Donald, we trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that a lot these days.
I'm sorry. This whole, because I'm so sorry. The fact of the matter is those bad guys without Spider-Man is just a crap story.
Yeah, look at Morbius.
It's just
No, actually, I believe there are ways to make Morbius interesting. They just
there
didn't
are.
do it.
They just didn't do it. Yeah. There are ways to make all those movies interesting.
They just didn't do it.
At least Venom has the Tom Hardy show.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think to a certain extent, like, you know, the symbiotes are kind of compelling.
It's an interesting character.
Yeah.
And
Did not like what you did with Carnage, but hey, you know what I mean?
Woody
Like,
Harrelson's
it's not.
Carnage.
It's not my game.
I did like how they chose that as the direction for the relationship with the symbiote.
Yeah.
You know? Because
It's
in
a
the
very odd
comics, they were
couple.
always like, you know, in agreement.
Yeah, but
At
this
least
one.
this one is just like, no, we're not going to do that. Why? I must eat now.
Can I eat him?
It's like this odd
Ooh,
couple.
a red one.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh, no fighting a red one.
If you fight him, you can eat everybody. Everybody?
And we have news of Agatha, that series.
Ah,
So we've
not
already.
Christy.
No, not Christie, the Agatha Harkness series. So we already know Catherine Hahn is back as Agatha. We know Aubrey Plaza is in it in an undisclosed role. And we've
Yay,
just
Aubrey!
added one more actress in an undisclosed role. Patti LuPone.
Who did I get?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Who's that again?
Patti LuPone, singer, actress.
Show me a picture.
Yeah.
You. Wow.
Yeah, so she's going to be in an undisclosed role as usual.
Okay.
Aubrey Plaza asked Drew Barrymore to be her mommy
I would not be surprised.
What do you mean?
on the Drew Barrymore show.
Oh.
I want you to nourish me.
Patti LuPone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, no,
Aubrey's weird. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. No, I love her. Like her episode in Criminal Minds, one of my favorite episodes. Like totally, absolutely fucking ship. Aubrey Plaza and Matthew Gray Goobler. Absolutely.
You love Matthew Gray, don't you?
Yes. That's why I don't like. I mean, I don't like the current new season of Criminal Minds as much. Maybe because he's not there, but also because of the direction they're taking. They're taking the same direction as most TV shows nowadays, arcs.
Ah.
And I'm like, no. I come to
Wasn't
procedurals.
the recent Law and Order
Dun, dun,
also an arc?
Maybe.
dun, dun.
Because what's his name came back?
Maybe.
The old guy?
The chef from what do you call it? Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh, that one.
I'm sorry, after Wet Hot American Summer, I can't watch Law and Order. No, dude, that's not you. Fuck all this serious bullshit. You talk to a can. You have a strange relationship with a can of peaches.
Yes.
That is you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
love Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
Oh, but Beverly Hills Cop 4 news.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what now?
So it's in filming, and
Okay, okay.
Judge Reinhold is back. I-
Marco with J. Reinhold.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm happy now. I don't even care if it's shit. It's Eddie Murphy and Judge Reinhold. They're back. I'm happy for that.
And then another.
No.
But
like Beverly Hills Cop?
Never watched it.
oh, but I mean, it's not.
I mean, Beverly Hills Cop 1's kind of dated now.
Yeah, but it's a
A lot
lot
of
more
gay
serious.
jokes.
Yeah. Ugh.
There's literally like an AIDS joke to try and get into a club.
Yeah.
But it's also I mean, come on. It was like what, 21-year-old Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. It was out that time. I mean, look at fucking Coming to America.
Oh, God.
And just think about it in terms of just industry standards. 80s, 21-year-old black comedian
Yeah. That's,
lead in a movie that Stallone was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a straight up, like they wanted that premise to be just like straight up,
Yeah.
a cop movie with Stallone.
Oh.
And then
Whose
Was it
genius
48
idea
hours
was it?
After because 48 hours was the
40
first
Hours
film.
was the first one, yeah,
And then I think people started realizing, oh shit,
because
this
48
guy.
Hours basically made him a star.
Because before that was SNL. Yeah.
Because 48 Hours, obviously the lead's Nick Nolte,
Yeah.
you know, and it's amazing rewatching 48 Hours now because like Nick Nolte is like when they had bad cops, he was bad. Like he calls Eddie Murphy the N-word to his face,
Yeah.
but it also fits the dynamic. He's an old racist cop, and he has to partner with a convict.
Yeah.
He's gonna say some fucked up shit.
Yep.
You know?
I want to see another 40 hours. Get Nick Nolte, man.
Is he? He's alive, right?
Yes. Nick Nolte is alive.
Because the last time I think I saw him was Warrior.
Oh,
He was already
yeah.
old as fucking that, but he was great. He's always great.
Yeah, he's always great. But just
Even in the Hulk, he was great. Until he turned into an electric zappy thing because of eels.
God.
Ang Lee obviously doesn't read Western comic books. Does he?
But in two other pieces of slightly off-brand news, but I found was hilarious. One is Lana Del Rey.
What? Why?
So she's releasing a new album,
Ooh.
and to promote it, she took out one billboard, and one billboard alone, in her ex's hometown.
Wow. Wow.
Holy shit!
This is almost some Taylor Swift level shit. man.
Nice.
Taylor Swift ain't that petty.
Yeah, that is on another level of petty.
It's like,
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna
like-
release my album.
Wow.
One billboard there.
Wow. That's some petty shit.
And in other pieces of delusional news, because
delusional. Oh, wait, are we saying Lana Del Rey is delusional now?
no. This is on another level of delusional because I have been watching the Harry and Meghan documentary.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God, why? Stop
You
it.
finished the
Stop
review.
it!
No, stand by for part 2. Whoever's seen it, because Uma and Bahia love to torture me. So part 2 is coming soon.
There's a part 2. Why is there a part 2?
Because there's 6
There's a
episodes in
cliffhanger on
total.
part 1.
They released part 1 in 1 week and part 2 in another week.
Oh, boy.
And part 2 apparently gets so much worse. But in their state of delusion, they have now requested a meeting with the royal family to demand an apology.
Have you seen how King Charles responded?
Yeah, they're all furious. What did
No,
he
no.
respond? What did he respond?
No, now people are like, okay, no, that's kind of classy. Because they just like, no, we're going to do we are above this.
Ah.
And he invited them to the Christmas thingy.
Oh,
Whether they
that's
come is a different thing, but he's like, look, our family's welcome.
That's
You
wow.
know?
That's
Magnanimous.
I
Yeah.
mean, you got it. You're the fucking
royal
King.
family.
You can't, okay. Back in olden times, yes, kings used to do some petty shit in England. But it's not Henry VIII's time anymore. It's not time to like change shit just because you want to do shit.
Yeah.
So he's doing what his mom did. I'm above this. Fuck it. You know, you never saw the Queen Mother like, I do not agree with what they did on Spitting Image.
She chortled along with them.
She just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
He's like, why? What's the Queen Mother watching? Ali G. That's fine.
But yes, they are demanding an apology because I need Daddy's money again
No, apology for what?
for the way they were treated during their time in the royal family.
Bro, they haven't apologized for shit they did 100 years ago. What makes you think you're gonna apologize for this?
Because he's my daddy.
Daddy, they don't give attention
I'm just like
to the
the
fact that Jeremy Harry has spoken with Megan today.
But yeah, it's just this level of like, I think one line alone that Harry says sums up the whole fucking documentary. And that is, I didn't realize how much normal people have an effect
On what?
on his life. Normal
How?
No,
How?
it's
How do they affect his life?
because after he came out of the royal family,
In what
because
context, Harry?
by going out in the world and
Uh-huh.
seeing how people live, it really has a powerful impact on you. The middle class has a powerful impact on you.
Saya middle class je. Middle class je. Kau pergi kampung tengok. Kau pergi Kelantan sekarang. Kau pergi Kelantan? Kau
But
tengok.
it's the most royal.
Was he not friends with any of the grunts when he was in the army?
Yeah, that's actually very true. I mean, if anything, I would have thought that he would be the most worldly because he was in the army.
Yeah.
He was serving. And I'm like, you weren't act like, what is this
But then again, the army will still be very respectful to,
to
the
him
royal.
Yeah.
because he's royalty?
Yeah.
So they probably won't bother him with, the
And not the
issues of-
usual
No,
ribbing and shit.
What and like what? Did they just immediately put him in the elite corps with all the other
No,
lords
but
and
but I'm pretty sure they're just like, There's no point talking to him about EastEnders, is it? Nah, let's probably not bring that up. You know?
No, but
What are you gonna do? Like, gonna be like, with the Prince Regent, just be like, yeah, I'm having trouble with the rent right now. Could you help me out? It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do that.
and it's not like he's inviting him to the Buckingham Palace's like Christmas party or some shit.
Can you imagine the first day he had to get an Oyster card? He must have been like, what the fuck is this?
But it's just
Wait, where do they live? LA or New York?
LA.
LA.
Okay,
Come
yeah.
on, look at Megan. Of course she lives in LA.
Because
What's wrong with
They
you?
should have moved to New York. It would have
No.
been nice. Prince Harry like, New York is
No. Please do not sully my third home.
very rude.
No, but it's just the fact that he used the phrase normal people.
It's kind of appropriate though. He's not normal. No, I mean not in the
I know,
rude sense.
but it's just the
In
way
the
they
literal
came out.
sense, he's not normal.
He is royalty. He was born out.
Royalty is not normal.
Yeah.
You know, they're abnormal.
Okay, now that too is out of the way. Let's get
Okay.
into the soft landing of the DC news, because there's a few other DC news to come before the whole gun rock shenanigans.
Get to it.
So apparently Michael Rosenbaum is open to coming back to playing Lex Luthor
Yes!
in this new James Gunn universe.
Yes, Michael Rosenbaum.
So he said, hey, if Gunn will allow it, my hand is open for Lex Luthor again.
He's basically just like he's putting his hat in the ring, like.
And I mean, I would like to see him as Luthor now.
Bring us back Tom Welling too.
Yeah, I'm sure Tom Welling will be like,
Some Tom Welling
yeah, I don't
too.
mind. And
Smallville, keep your hands up.
which majorly disappointed me and like
What?
made me want to cry.
What?
We found out what Michael Keaton's solo Batman film was that got cancelled.
Which was Batman Beyond.
It was Batman Beyond. We were getting a Batman Beyond film with Keaton.
Okay, calm down. Oh my god,
Tiny
cry.
tits.
How many
You
years
can
on this
still
pod?
play it.
Yeah, but how many years on this podcast have I been petitioning for a fucking Batman Beyond
You
film
can
and it was
still
finally
play it,
happening?
and I'm sure James Gunn knows it. At some point, will be like, okay, now it's time.
Okay, I hope
But let's
so.
not rush it.
No, because
Because I'm pretty sure that Batman Beyond would have been rooted in all the other cameos he was doing.
Gun, please.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
fuck.
No, see, at least we know because Gunn grew up with Keaton as
Yeah.
a Batman, so he would be able to honor that legacy. You know what I mean?
Come
he
on.
would know to honor that legacy.
In Gun I
Everyone's
trust.
quintessential Batman.
In Gun I trust. Sorry, before we get to that, I forgot. We haven't discussed a piece of news that I
What?
think a few people want our views on.
What?
The whole Disneyland debacle here in Malaysia.
The Disney what?
I
That
thought we talked about it last time.
No, we haven't.
What?
We haven't touched on this yet.
Disney what?
Disneyland
Malacca
was
announced
supposed to
that
come
we're
into
getting
Malacca.
Disneyland.
Oh, that bullshit.
In
no, we
20
talked about it in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in
'cause,
24
we
hours.
actually do meet up in real life because we actually are friends, you know.
For those
Oh,
who
yeah.
don't know, the Malacca, the tourism board person in Malacca, right?
Yeah.
He
I
came
know.
out to say that.
Had a press conference, had a mini press conference in God knows where, not even fancy hotel.
Yeah, it was one little sort of like press room with fluorescent lights. It looked like where you wait to go into the clinic.
You know what? I'm just going to describe this really quickly so we can get to the other stuff. Basically, Malacca said we're going to have a Disneyland and all this bullshit, and it was untrue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Disneyland literally came out and said, yep,
Nope.
that's a lie.
Yeah. But then, Malaysian news outlets, because half the time they don't do due diligence, just jumped on it and said, hey, Malacca's getting it. I'm like, Sejak, why? I'm like, no. If they were ever going, no. I
Nope.
do not. I do not see any monetary value of them holding like a Disneyland
In Malacca.
in Malacca.
If
Or
there-
actually
if
in
there's any
Malaysia.
place they would do Disneyland in Malaysia, unfortunately, it would probably be Putrajaya
Or Johor.
or Johor.
Yeah.
Or Johor.
So you can get the Singapore crowd.
Yes.
That would be the more
Yeah, yeah,
I feel that would be
yeah.
the first choice.
But there's enough land there and easy access to a I mean, not that KLIA is not well connected, to a very, very well connected and
Yeah.
very well thought out. Like,
That's why
'cause, sorry, Changi
either-
Airport is amazing.
Either one of those two, because you're near the airports, you're
Yeah.
near thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thingies.
Thingies.
Thing is, not Malacca. Malacca does not have enough infrastructure.
No offense to Malacca. I like Malacca.
Malacca's great. No, and like, bro,
The
like,
fake river is very nice.
Yeah.
I like walking down it. No, legit. I like the fake river. It's great.
there's a fake river.
Yeah, it's like a canal.
Yeah.
It's nice though. I like it.
Okay.
I like walking down it. There's lots of biawaks.
No. That's great. No, because like, can you imagine the amount of traffic that would go through
Yes.
Jonker Street would
Yes.
literally like the place would crumble. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I would like to see our historical buildings through there.
You know,
okay?
as opposed to building Disneyland in Malacca, could we have a train station?
yeah, Malacca don't have train.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's
Malacca
no
tak ada
train station.
The only public transport is bus.
I wanted to go to Malacca by train. I was really looking forward to going on a train again. Then my dad's like, there's no train station in Malacca. I'm like,
What?
Yeah.
but there's a train track. Yeah, to get to Negeri Sembilan. Like, so
So we
what?
just like go. But
There used to be a train station. It's closed, and no one's opened it up again. So you literally just walk past, ride past, and dead train station. It's fucked up.
Anthony Locke, please get on this, please, Anthony.
For
Please,
reals.
please, please.
I know the reason why it never happened in the past is because people wanted to make money.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
People need transport.
You want to increase tourism? Fucking put a train station, man.
Oh, can you imagine like old historical trains going through some place like Malacca? Like, you know, like we can charge premium ringgit for it. Like, imagine the E and O train making all the stops,
yes.
okay? Like, you can start in Singapore, get all the rich people, motherfuckers.
And
Yeah.
fuck what anybody says. I like trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like trains when they're done well. Of course,
Yeah.
that means that
I
also
even like
means
the
they cost an
basic
arm and a
KTM
leg.
train.
What?
I even like the basic ass KTM.
Oh, really?
train. It's just that rhythm, that ride.
The chugga chugga chugga.
You know?
I mean, like in Japan, people literally stand waiting for these classic trains to suddenly just pop
Yeah,
past.
exactly.
Well, because you probably can't feel anything on the bullet trains. You're floating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
magless.
just zoom.
It was like 500 kilometers an hour now.
But yeah, but there's no jugga juggum.
No.
Jugga juggum.
But
like,
there
you
are jugga jugga trains.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
There are jigga
You know,
jigga trains.
Smoking
trains.
in between carts, looking down at the tracks on the connecting rail.
Yeah,
between
waiting,
the two,
like, you know, like holding on for dear life
Yes.
so don't plunge to your death.
Yes.
attempting the toilet.
No. Looking down into the toilet, seeing the track
I know, I
underneath
think that's
you.
great. I'm like, oh, my shit is just all down. It's just, I'm leaving a stream of shit in this. If only I dared sit on this seat.
Oh, God.
So you Spider-Man it.
I mean, I would say you do the way women do in toilets, but I'm like, but this is a moving train.
It's
I'm not-
moving.
it's
You can't do the hover
so
with the
much,
jigga-jigga.
so
Yeah.
much.
Jigga-jigga.
It's like so much core strength, so much thigh strength, so much glute strength. They're like, no.
So, speaking of leaving your shit all over a track,
Yeah.
The Rock has done the same thing with DC's track record now.
Oh God, what did you? Oh no.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
okay.
Because he's sulking.
All
Tell
right.
the whole story. 'cause,
Let's start at the beginning. Okay, we all know that The Rock was hyping up.
the very beginning. Yeah, I'm just
Very
fucking up your
good
combo.
place
Yeah,
to
thanks.
start.
So, The Rock has
We were
always been
rewatching
hyping
Sound of
up.
Music.
Oh, you were?
It's on Disney Plus, and I was like, oh, Evo's like, I'm watching this. I'm like, for real? I love Sound of Music. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
We must sing away from the Nazis.
And I just found out as well. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, the
only
Von Trapp
just
family
found
are
out-
real.
Yeah.
It wasn't as exciting though. They just took a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like they didn't escape.
Some of the
Like 5 tickets to somewhere else besides Austria, please.
some of the grandchildren are still alive and do some Sound of Music shows in
Holy shit.
Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, okay. So The Rock has always been bigging up fucking Black Adam. It was annoying the shit out of me. And he constantly said, "Oh, the hierarchy of DC is going to change." Yep, it has changed, just not in your favor, because James Gunn and Peter Safran are now on board as the head of DC. And I sort of agree with their plan of, hey, let's just break the foundation,
Clean slate.
clean slate. Initially, there were rumors that Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck, basically everyone has been kicked out. Gunn has now denied that rumors, specifically for Gal Gadot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he's denied that
They're
rumor.
still in
said-
talks.
Still in talks.
Even Patty Jenkins said, I was never kicked off the fucking project.
Really?
It was
Yeah.
all rumors. Like,
Yeah.
the rumor
Okay.
mill went crazy. People had to come out and say, nah, that bit's not true. Nah, that bit's not true.
Yeah.
But the thing that you discover is that this whole Black Adam thing and Henry Cavill coming back and all that stuff was basically The Rock's strategic manipulation in order
Yes.
to become the head of DC.
Now,
Really?
the first piece
If
of news.
only
yeah.
Black Adam made enough money.
Now, that's the first piece of news that came out, which started this whole controversy. An article by the Hollywood Reporter came out showing that that Black Adam was set to lose $100 million in box office. And then The Rock did something that got him into a lot of trouble, because he, to try and disprove this, released numbers that weren't even calculated yet. That was actually not even an official report from DC. It was a leaked report that he himself leaked out to claim that no, Black Adam will make between $50 to $75 million in profit, which every industry person counted as bullshit because people started calculating. Even if he was top grossing internationally, domestically, got as much money as possible, they would break even at best.
I mean, even if he was making Avatar money.
Because he had spent $250 million on reshoots alone. So, there is no way in any probable hell, even on streaming or VOD service, that this would make any sort of profit whatsoever. Now, not a lot of people cared about the profit side, but a lot of people were like, did he just leak information that the DC did not want to leak out? And then the next piece of news was apparently he had convinced Cavill so much to come back as Superman just so that he could promote Black Adam and push something, which is why on the red carpet he had teased that entire thing of, oh yeah, Superman's in the post-credit. It was all strategically to plan. He used Cavill as a pawn to promote Black Adam. To which Cavill has now officially fired his manager.
Yeah.
The look of disbelief on my face.
So Cavill actually did not want to come back. The Rock kind of manipulated him to come back just for Black Adam. And now that James Gunn has become head of DC, The Rock has unfollowed Black Adam Instagram, Black Adam social media, and all DC social
Okay, the
media.
clarification on that though was that he was never following them in the first place.
Yeah.
Finally.
And what was that other piece that The Rock came out with again?
He's also not promoting the streaming because it's now on streaming.
Yeah, he's not promoting it
He's
anymore.
not promoting it, and neither is Warner Brothers. It's just been quietly put there. And if I'm not mistaken, they changed the post credit.
Did they remove?
That's what I heard because I haven't seen Black Adam, but from what I've heard, they changed the post credit so that it doesn't lead to whatever
Another sequel.
Black Adam was planning.
Because that would have been Cavill. The post-credit, spoilers, was... Well, I mean, The Rock spoiled it on the red carpet, is Henry Cavill and Black Adam meeting and going, oh, we fight. Like, The Rock didn't even care about Black Adam because he was originally supposed to have a cameo in Shazam, which makes sense.
Yeah.
He went, no, I don't want. Black Adam is his own thing. And he said that he had never plans to fight with Shazam, which I'm like, you're Black fucking Adam. He only cared about his own power within the DC world and was literally taking over.
Look, it was basically business. He was doing his thing, and he was basically putting out there, what do you call it? You know, he's putting his money where his mouth is, basically. You know, by saying this is going to happen so that it will happen. But it did not happen.
Yes. And now the latest piece of news, literally 18 hours ago, is he finally released a statement.
Oh,
Now, I'll let you read this, and you interpret it as you will.
you mean you're going to read this?
Yes. My passionate friends, I wanted to give you a long-awaited Black Adam update regarding the character's future in the new DC universe. James Gunn and I connected, and Black Adam will not be in their first chapter of storytelling. However, DC and $7 have agreed to continue exploring the most valuable ways Black Adam can be utilized in future DC multiverse projects. James and I have known each other for years and have always rooted for each other to succeed. It's no different now, and I will always root for DC and Marvel to win and win big. And Marvel is in brackets.
He said, fuck Marvel.
Yep, but now he's rooting for Marvel.
Okay.
You guys know me, and I have a very thick skin.
Do we really, Rock?
And you can always count on me to be direct with my words.
I think The Rock's cooking bullshit.
These decisions made by James and DC leadership represent their vision of DCU through their creative lens. After 15 years of relentless hard work to finally make Black Adam, I'm very proud of the film we delivered for fans worldwide, and I will always look back on the fan reaction to Black Adam with tremendous gratitude, humility, and love. We did great. To my very passionate and vocal Black Adam / superhero genre fans, I love you, thank you, and I will always listen to you and do my best to deliver and entertain you. What a hell of a month. Just to throw in some product placement as well. Mm-hmm. What a hell of a month. Now we all need some Terramana. Have a productive week and happy holidays to you and your families, DJ.
I thought he was a nice guy.
Yeah, but he's also a businessman.
To which he also posted this after that. Gen Z loves Minions, horror, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Americans between the ages of 13 and 25 were asked their opinions of 35 film actors.
How long is the article?
Oh, no, it's just...
It doesn't matter how long the article is!
Fuck! Fuck you!
Yes! Yes! I did it!
I walked straight to that one.
I was like,
It always
he was
works
the
best
heel.
when you don't see it coming.
Fuck!
It doesn't matter!
So we'll ask their opinions of 35 film actors and 35 internet content creators.
It doesn't matter what 35 content creators think!
Wrestler turned movie star Dwayne Johnson earned the highest net favorability rating among the former group. To which the next picture is the fucking chart. Just in case you're like, I don't believe you. Here's my chart of how much people love me.
People also love cats on the internet. What's your point?
And to which his caption was, wow, an entire generation of love. Thank you, Gen Z, for choosing this Gen X big brown bald tattooed fanny pack man as your number one. Americans between the ages of 13 to 25.
Hey man, Gen Xers still remember you when you were the bad guy.
Oh yeah, when he was a heel.
He was a heel.
With what was the one with Farouk and
What, the Saudi guys? That probably went Saudi.
that first gang he was with when he first
I
entered.
can't remember the guy.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that era, but you could not escape The Rock
Yeah.
during that era for some reason. He was just everywhere. In his
So
Oakleys.
Gunn right now is trying to play it respectfully. He's playing it cool. There's a whole fire James Gunn campaign now, to which he's like, you know what? People are going to love it. People are going to hate it. You can't please everyone.
He and Peter knew what they were getting into
Yeah.
when they signed up for the
The
job.
Rock was using the Snyder fans.
Yeah.
Against.
He played us.
Yeah.
He really played all the DC fans.
Yeah. So to me, it's like, look, the fact that, like you said, clean slate, it's good as well because, look, I have my thoughts about the Snyderverse, but I thought Justice League worked, his version. But at the same time, I'm like, let it go. It's done.
Yeah.
Justice League is the end of it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's closed. That chapter is closed. And you have a 4-hour movie to watch.
Yeah.
Be happy, move on. But no, they want to see an IMAX. Then fucking rent an IMAX. It's fine. Just fucking move on.
Yeah.
Let's have something new.
And
Because let's face facts. The Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Awesome.
yes.
Peacemaker?
Awesome.
You know, people are worried that, oh yeah, but that's the quirky stuff, but can he do the proper stuff? I'm sure he can.
Yeah. I mean, not everything is going to be fucking Guardians and shit. He knows. He's a
He
smart
knows
man.
better than to tell Patty Jenkins, you need to put a dick joke in Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has James actually done serious stuff?
Let me search. He must have, right?
Slither.
James
That's
Gunn.
not serious.
Ah.
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he wrote Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
He wrote Dawn of the Dead.
But I mean, he didn't direct it, though.
No, Snyder
No,
did.
but I mean, he's capable. I
See,
mean, he's not going to
friends
direct.
with Snyder.
He's not going to direct all of this. He's not going to direct all of the movies. He's just going to be Feige. You know, he's just going to have creative control.
Let's see. Where's it?
The specials. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a deep cut.
The specials.
No. You know what? It doesn't. I mean, I think I trust in his filmmaking
Yeah.
sensibilities that he'll be able to.
Brightburn.
Yeah.
He was producer. Oh no, but he was producer for Brightburn.
No.
but
Which is exactly what we were
Yeah.
looking for, actually. Really,
And even with
because-
directing, the serious put times in Peacemaker are pretty
Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And think about it as well. Like, we want to say, like, yeah, he does all the haha funny stuff. Which one of us didn't cry when in the first Guardians when he said, "We are Groot"?
Oh,
He
who
knows
did?
how to pull the heartstrings.
And come on, who didn't cry at? He may be your father,
But
but
he
he
ain't
ain't
your
your
daddy.
daddy. Oh.
He
Oh.
knows how to pull your heartstrings with a line.
Do you know what his next thing is?
What?
Coyote versus Acme. It's a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner film. He's writing it. He's producing it. He's not directing it. Starring John Cena, Will Forte, Lana Condor, and Eric Bauza.
Beep beep.
Oh, John Cena is the CEO of Acme. Will Forte is Wile E. Coyote's lawyer.
I'm pretty sure it's Will Fort.
Is it Forte?
There's no accent on the E.
Forte.
Fort.
Will Forte. But yes, so Gunn is playing it quiet right now. The only thing that he has confirmed is that he wants to do a young Superman, Superman origin story. So like, okay.
Henry Cavill has bowed out of.
Yeah, Henry
He's
Cavill is
officially
officially
put up
bowed out
statement.
because he's like, nope, I'm gonna make my gaming films.
He's gonna be Warhammer 3000.
I'm
Yes.
And to be honest, I'm happy for him. I'm guessing he doesn't do
Sorry,
what he
Ian,
likes
that was
to
really
do.
loud.
It's just I wonder now whether he's like, fuck, Witcher. That fucking Hemsworth has it now.
No.
Oh, he's good with it.
He left Witcher
He left because the writers did not respect the material.
Okay, all right.
he was a big fan of the books and games. The writers
Yeah, of
thought the
course.
books and games were lame.
Yeah, so
And I
then
mean,
that's why
how do
he
you
left.
do that to Cavill? Cavill is like gamer personified.
No. No. It's not. How can you do that to Cavill? How can you do that to your material?
Yeah.
You know, if I'm like, bro.
Oh, come on. How many times have you seen that here in the industry? Like, we're going to make this thing, but it's not going to be shit like the original material. You're like, what?
No. It's like when my friend shows up in a movie based on like a local movie based on a book, and then the director goes, "Oh, who here has read the book?" My friend raises his hand, and then no one else raises their hand, and he's like, "Okay, not gonna name names."
But yeah, in Gunn I trust. He keeps teasing this whole Kingdom Come thing, so I'm like, is that what he's leading up to eventually?
Look, fact of the matter is, Gunn hasn't done anything yet in this position, so chill the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm just interested to see what he does with it. Because I'm glad Shazam has said, fucking Zachary Levi came out with one thing that I'm like, of course he said it. Like,
Love
he's
is to
keeping-
will the good of another.
Oh, he said he's keeping Gucci or something like that.
What?
It's some young generation term that he's trying to...
He's being Gucci?
What did he say? He said
You're
something.
not that old, Nick.
I am.
I'm older than you, and even I'm like, that sounds lame.
This what?
You are not on fleek. 100. YOLO.
3,000.
Oh, here's what he said. I really want to go
Warhammer
believing...
40k. Fuck.
Yeah, it was like 3,000. Is that a new
I'm
one?
sorry.
Because there were rumors that he was out as Shazam, to which he went, I really wouldn't go believing everything you see on the internet. I'm Gucci, Ash. We all Gucci.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
We're all good.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Why isn't we all good? Why can't we just use that? What the fuck is we all Gucci?
Because
Who?
the current generation loves brands. Yeah. So come on, man, Nike up. Just do it.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. That's
With that,
all the
ladies
news
and
I have.
gentlemen, and my royal fuck up. Yes, it's been another edition of Geeks in Malaysia. Do all the things.
All the
Don't need
things.
to tell you.
It's
That
all-
Geeks in Malaysia
yeah.
and Kofi.
Yeah.
Coffee.
So-
Like! Subscribe!
And if you're a new listener, well, then you're just confused and fuck you.
Yeah, check it out on Spotify, YouTube, whichever other platform that you're watching it on. And my name is Amelia Chen.
I'm Nick Dorian.
And I'm Carl Imbaha.
Keep geeking out, yo.
Go for my fucking rock.
Geeks